What am I gonna do with a graveler? I am the Mothman. Click up. Unboxing. Gold. Uncrashable. That way it's not gonna crash. Last time I've maxed out the assembler, I've maxed out the refinery, I've added a large cargo container and also made a food farm. Today I'm planning to build a ship so that I can go to a trade station. I finally figured out how to spawn trade stations on this planet. It's entirely possible that it was going to work anyway and I just didn't look for long enough. I've also added some planets. So somebody suggested that in order to stop the drill from filling up the whole inventory, I should use an event controller. And I think that's a brilliant suggestion. So I will do that right now. Looks like there's another trade station that spawned, kind of on a bit closer to our current path. Recharge because I did die. Also eat some food. Okay. This is getting old. This is just getting. It's honestly hard to get used to this. To the fact that I'm constantly moving, visible on the horizon, just barely. You can see the bubble appearing. Checkmate flat earthers. Event controller. Just gonna get the resources for it. I could do a rotor that has a small grid like logic, so that it takes up less space if I want to do something more advanced in the future as well. Let me put it somewhere where there isn't anything useful, like here. Because small grid logic functions the same as large grid and it takes up less space, of course. Event controller. The large cargo container. Let's say that if it's filled more than 60%, then disable the drill automatically. So I should probably find a place where I can build the ship or make a place for it in case there isn't any. Right, there's the sun. We're starting to worry. Is the sun going that way or this way? I've got no idea, honestly. Oh, more meteors. Just drove over one. Right, so that Keswick station I marked, it's going to be the main target. But I did see another station. Alright, let's get to work on the ship. So what's a good platform? I think this is the most empty part of the rover. However, it's still a bit small. I'm gonna turn this into like a proper landing pad, you know. Meteor storm inbound. Hello, meteors. Only one, I guess. Now that I know that there are safe zones, I'm not too worried about hydrogen because I think you can buy it and like I don't really need ice, I just need hydrogen because we're in atmosphere, right? So you don't need oxygen, you just need hydrogen. Which actually, now that I think about it, shouldn't hydrogen thrusters use oxygen as well? And yeah, auto H2, bottle. There we go, now I'm not gonna fall to my death. At this height, you actually don't always die in this game. You sometimes bounce and you keep going, so you have time to react. Actually, wait, there's literally a landing pad right here. Oh no, I forgot about that. Well, this is a bigger space, that place is really cramped. So this is, I guess, going to be my building area, and that's going to be where I dock. Right, so now the platform is done officially, but it's night again, and I need to figure out, this sun stuff. I'm definitely going the wrong direction. The day is going by way too fast. Alright, the sun's up. I need to turn around quickly. I hope that we're not faster than the sun, because that way, yeah, it's gonna be a problem if that's the case. So I'm just gonna start doing the ship. It's going to be atmospheric, of course, not to waste hydrogen, although power is also going to be a problem. Uh-oh. I still can't believe that this is that stable while going 60 meters a second. Directly on it. Let's connect it. So now it's going to be attached, right? So now I can build safely. I just cannot believe this. No matter which direction I'm going, probably gonna need to carry a lot of weight. I should probably also get a hydrogen tank, even though I'm not using hydrogen, because for storage, you know. First thruster. Is it causing a scene? Oh. Has it damaged the platform already? Yes, it is. It is damaging. Oh no. Wait, I need to grind it down. So it appears that the dampeners are causing the thrusters to thrust, so I think I need to start by building a cockpit. Alright, so now it's not damaging the platform. Oh man, docking while moving is going to be insanely stressful. Okay, so I think I'm so fast that I can't really tell where the sun is coming up. I'm just gonna do the strategy of if I see the sun, I just go towards it. Kind of, you know, the strategy of a moth. I am the Mothman. Ooh, never trash talking the meteors again, because last time I did, they almost hit me. Alright, I am ready for the first test flight of the ship. Upward thrusters, check. Backwards thrusters. So the first test flight. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, now how do I not make this first flight a disaster? Connector fighter, switch lock. There we go. Wrong dampeners. I need Control Z on the ship. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And I really hope. Alright. Wait. I swear the dampeners were auto. Why did it just thrust me into the rover? Okay, well. That's 40 minutes of work gone. At least. Oh my goodness. And now I have a bunch of trash that's potentially dangerous to the rover on board. Uh-oh. What's the damage on the rover? I think it's minimal. Okay. I got squeezed to death by the body's still in there. How does this make sense? Alright, so I've learned that if I want to take off from a moving rover, I need to... Yeah, I didn't save, so I can't even reload even if I wanted to. Wait. Ice? Wait. Am I fucked? The ship sucked up the hydrogen, the ice. Okay, so... Alright, this complicates the situation quite a bit. I'm not done for yet. This is... a disaster. Oh my god, that ship was meant to bring hydrogen, not blow it all up. What? What did I do wrong? Dampeners were relative. I saw the icon. Well, to be fair, I can make another ship. But this time I'm going to make it so that the forward, it's facing forward that direction. And I'm going to immediately start pressing forward when I disconnect. So that even if it bugs out like that, I'm going to be faster than the rover. So that... I don't explode again. Sideways thrusters, yes. Upwards, yes. Forwards, yes. Backwards, yes. I think the mistake I made last time is that I didn't name this. I think I need to name the row the I need to name the ship. The ship needs to be named. So I'm going to name it the uncrashable. That way it's not gonna crash. So while I'm waiting for the sun to come up, I'm gonna do some stuff. First of all, what happened here? I would like small hydrogen tanks at least, in case this does take off. One of the rules of the challenge is that I cannot place respawn points on ships, so no survival kit on this. So I should go well stocked so that I don't die. I should turn around now. We're going to take off in the uncrashable. Uncrashable, please don't crash. I would be really distressed if you crashed. What the fuck is happening to my computer? So, space and W, space and W, space and W, space and W, space and W. Took off, take off, we've got take off. Alright, so now I would like to figure out how do I land again. How hard is that gonna be? Okay, so dampeners work. Relative dampeners work. Look, I'm going with the rover perfectly. And I should be able to reconnect, no problem. I think the main issue is whenever I disconnect, maybe there's like a tiny grace period that's kind of screwing me over. Alright, so I'm leaving this and going to the station finally. Oh, this is so nice. Finally flying in the ship. Okay, looks like the batteries are dying right now. One issue with the rover is that I might... what if it crashes into one of the zones? Though it is unlikely, I think. Alright. At the safe zone, finally! Ooh, ay. I finally made it. Now let's be fast about this. That's such a weird airlock. Okay. Our shops are open. Oh, he's got coffee. Cool. Oh, free hydrogen. Don't mind if I do. Hello. I've never been to a safe zone like this, I think. Oh, there's a tree. Hello, tree. Looks like they sell ships. Also food. Good food. And hydrogen, yeah. I am going to need hydrogen. Okay, so there's bounty contracts. Looks like they are in space. I think all of them are. Probably there isn't any planetary ones. Is there no search? Oh, there is one search. Okay, let's try to do the search contract. Search area over there. It's not going to be very difficult to search on this planet as there's literally no hills. I should have made a solar panel. Damn it, fuck off. How much power is there? Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back to the rover and refuel. Maybe I should wait for it to come back around, but I think it's unloaded now. I should probably figure out a way to have the rover always loaded so that it's always moving. I did have somebody suggest that I should add a mod that removes the speed limit, which in hindsight I think that's a really good idea. Alright, we're back at the rover. Just 1 kilometer left. So that entire little adventure took so much time and I got nothing done. So next time what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make the rover turn slightly so that it basically is doing donuts, like massive donuts on the planet, so that it doesn't slow down, of course. Maybe it's going to be easier to catch up to it. Okay, so I'm having trouble here trying to get... Okay, I should stop yapping. Should connect. 6 minutes of this. Alright, this is not good. Do I have enough space here even? Oh, I don't like this. And the depth perception as usual. Okay, I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Yeah. So the reason I wanted to dock here, stop with the thrusters, damn it. The reason I wanted to dock here instead of there is because there's nothing to crash into when I take off again, right? I'm not in that terrible of a situation now, because now I know that I have basically infinite hydrogen supply, at least for my suit, at the station. I don't know how much time there's left on the search contract. So, accepted contract. Duration 18 minutes. I think that's about to be up. The whole thing slightly turns over time. And that way maybe it's not going to leave me. So I was bored while traveling a little bit, and I started making a little friend over here. Not quite finished yet, but I think the batteries of the ship have finished charging. Alright, I am approaching the search area. I have an antenna now, so that now I can also connect to the rover remotely. And I do have a landing gear for this. Let's see if I make it in time. I hope I do. This would be a massive waste of time if I didn't. And we don't want that, do we? Search contract, basically you just find a little piece of garbage on the ground and you bring it back to the place that they dispatched you from. Alright. Come here. I should be able to buy some hydrogen now. Two tiny little tanks probably won't carry a lot. However, it's better than nothing, because with this I'm going to be able to refuel my jetpack at home. So that's going to be really nice. I obviously blew up all of my previous ice. Oh, you... I was right there! You lit... Oh my god! Fucking shit. So since I'm here, I can refuel at least. Oh, that's not... Now, contracts. So, more search contract. 13 minutes. Probably not. Acquisition. Is there some doable acquisition? Oh, this is doable, yeah. Acquisition's nice because it doesn't have a time limit, of course. Anything in here? I should buy food. Yeah, I'm gonna buy food because I didn't take enough with me. Where is the search area? Is it bugged? Why is the search area right here? Maybe it's because it's a smaller planet than usual. Search area is right here and the thing is right here. Maybe it just took pity on me. Why is it right here? Wait, maybe I burnt it last time. No, I don't think so, because I didn't have my thrusters on. Okay. Yeah. Now I've got some money. I don't remember how much, but I do. So now I should be able to maybe get some fuel. Though this is a ship station, unfortunately. I usually like the ship stations, but it's kind of useless right now. What am I gonna do with a graveler? Wait, why is that that's a rover that's photographed in space? What? Right, it's about to restock. 3, 2, 1. Nothing changed. Oh, there's hydrogen. Okay. Right, so uncrushable small hydrogen tank. How much can we buy? Not that. 15,000 liters. This is kiloliters. So I need 15 kiloliters in that case. Buy. I did set the rover to do the turning, so it shouldn't be driving all around the planet again. Hello? Hello? Okay, this is just gonna leave. Ooh, 4 times search contracts. You can't do them like in the past, where you would just fly by and go to the next one. Now you have to actually bring them back, which is both an improvement and a downgrade at the same time. Oh, there's my rover. Well, it's not visible, but it's just beyond the horizon. Alright, that's both of the search contracts done. I'm gonna check the shop once again, and then I'm gonna go back, because I have full tanks and that's kind of weighing me down for no reason. Might hit that unknown signal on the way there. Unboxing! Gold, gold, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Give it to me. Why is it Shrek? Why is it gassing? Is it poison? Let's land on this planet for the first time, actually. It's the first time I've been on the surface. It's not very special. Kind of flat. Nothing? Okay, cool. Ooh, mushrooms. Well, okay. That's one thing I would need ice for. A farm. Let's go back to base then. The base isn't that far away now. Do a quick flyby. Well, that's cool. The rover is turning ever so slightly, so this is a bit annoying for docking. High-speed docking. Okay. Connected. This guy still doesn't have any arms. I should make a tank on this. Floating all over the place. Oh no. No, the components! Don't fall. There we go. Small hydrogen tank. So the small hydrogen tank is only 3% filled, so that should be enough for a second. Now I have a ship that I can dock, and I know how to fly it. I have another landing pad, some fuel, and the ability to do missions. I'm also a bit richer. I've got 300,000 after all. That's gonna be it.